Hello and good evening, and thank you so very much for joining here today again. I'm back for the Tech Talk Saturday with the creative class on the topic Sway and OneNote. So this is your very own Monica Joshi welcoming you for the talk. We'll try to cover both these topics in this talk. In case I feel that it has to be stretched while explaining, and from your feedbacks on the chat box, we'll stretch it in 2 parts and we'll be covering it on the 4th Saturday of this month. So here we go for the first topic, that is Sway. So Sway is a very good application from Microsoft in which we can create presentations. It's an online application where we can create our presentation and we need not to give any effects. The templates are available, the Sway slide is available. We just have to pick and drop the text and the images and video. The animations and the style and the designs are automatically applied on its own, the type of design we use. So let's see how we start with Sway. So all you have to do is you have to log in on sway.com and make an account there. I'm already having an account, so I am logging into that. After my talk, if you find difficulty, you have a tutorial. When you log in into the account, you can log in, see this tutorial, and then can revise your tips. I'll be quickly telling you how to create a new file. You have to simply click here, create new, to create a new blank Sway file. And if you want, you can choose any of the template and then you can use that template and make the presentation. And also you can upload your PowerPoint presentation also by clicking here, and your PowerPoint presentation is also converted into a Sway, and then you can here and there make the changes. So let's first quickly start with a blank file, then I'll show you my files, few of my files made here. Okay, it's opening up. So this is my file. This is called a card, basically each. So if I have to have a background, I'll simply click here, and then I can have the backgrounds from my device, from my YouTube, and from the Google Ads, from the net as well. So I'll just, if I want a nature background, I'll simply click here, and whichever background I like, I can just take and drop on that picture, and then type the title, my first file. Okay, and then you can select the text, you can give the emphasis, you can give the accent, and then you can insert a link as well. If you insert a link, that will be created as a hyperlink. So when you have to have a new card, you will simply click on this insert content, and what you want, heading, text, media, or group word. Say I want an image, so I'll simply click here, and then with that, if you don't want text, you can simply have the image only. You just click here and drag, and then like this you can have. Okay, so you can give the title to this image, say nature 1, and then to this you want nature 2. Okay, suppose, or anything you can make, like suppose you want this as a group card, so you can insert here and can make a group card. So what type of group you want? A grid, a comparison, a stack, or a slideshow. So suppose I take a grid. So whatever next thing you are going to add the content here, you are going to add the image. Say I'll take this. Okay, then you add next. It's going to add in under this group only. So it is, see, you can see that it is binded below this only. So leaf structure, say I'll write leaf structure. Okay, so now if I want to add, I can add and simply click here add, and then I say I click here, say heading. Okay, I want a heading style. So I want to insert a video. I can go and say I take this video. I'll simply, it's a relaxing music, I'll take something else, say this one. So I'll just simply drag here. It will take some time to upload this, and then I can give a heading here, nature music. Okay, once this is ready, you can give the design to your sway. You just simply click on design and click on styles, and you can choose any style. Suppose this is right now vertical, you want horizontal. You can take a slide, like it will come slide on slide. Okay, so from here you can take the text styles and you can customize even. Suppose I take this. Alright, so it will come like this. Or there are many more styles also. You can take any. Suppose I take this. This is little kiddish and will have lots of colors, so I can have this. And when you have to play, you simply click on play and see, and you want next slide, click here, next, nature 1, you gave the heading, then you gave the heading this. Okay, so this is the nature music, and then you can play and see the result. Okay, it's gonna come, and I'll just not take much time. I'll just move forward, and then this is leaf structure. As you can see, I have used the design style, so it has come like that. So I have pressed escape to come back, and in case I want to share my sway file, I'll simply click here, and this is the link, and I can copy and share this link, and anyone can view it. And if I want to give the user the editing rights, I can click here on the editing rights, and I can share this sway file. So it's very simple. Anyone can design it so easily. I'll just quickly show you few of my sways. Simply click on sway, and I'll just show you one of my project which I have made on climate action. So this is made using sway only, where I have used combination of headings, group cards and all. So this is one of my plan. I'll just simply click here play. Okay, it's taking a little time. Okay, so this has come. I have added this comic strip with the help of Tundu, and then this is next. Okay, I have applied a design template. I have made a lesson plan using that, so children can use it for making their presentations. This is a video which I have inserted, and teachers can also use for making their lesson plans. So this is a stack card I have made. I have showed you a group card. No, I have chosen a stack card there. So this is the bit. Again, I have used it using Tundu. I made this comic strip using Tundu. And then this is again a video I have inserted, and I have used as effect slide, and then flip teaching, and again here I have inserted a video. This is an assignment I have inserted, and then this is the summation, again a video. This is evaluation. This is a heading style I have given, and then this way. So I hope you enjoyed learning sway with me. So in this presentation I will be talking you about the templates and few other settings. Suppose like you want to create a newsletter, you want to create a resume, you have inbuilt templates here. So you can choose that and make your sway presentation. Suppose you want to take a resume. So let's say we'll just take this, and you want to make your resume, take this presentation and click on start editing, and after that you can make changes as per your resume profile and make it. These days you creating resume in the form of a presentation is very it's not only the PDF or the Word file. You can create a presentation infographically and can send this in this way, and then you can save the file. And saving file is online only, so this way you can edit it as per your choice and then keep it in your Sway login. Next is I'll be talking about few of these settings. I'll just simply click here, settings for this Sway. If you click here, show text direction button, so it will be showing you the show hide buttons. And if you click here, use the right and left layout, so it is going to take the right to left layout for your Sway presentation. You can change the language from here. By default it is English, United States. Then you can use viewers and co-authors can duplicate this Sway. You can tick. If you have ticked it, that means they can do. If not, then they cannot do. Then they can print this Sway. You can click. Viewers can export this way. You can click. Viewers can change the layout this way. You can tick. So this way automatically these are already ticked, means they can print it, they can export it as well. Then let's see the other properties, other settings of this. Then let's see the accessibility checker. So we'll just click here. You can write here the alternative text. You can write here the embeds. You can you want to change the image, and in case image is not viewing, you can write the text below that. So you can change the text what is coming here. So that is the accessibility checker. And if you click here, it comes in a decorative image format, and then if you click done, it will come in that format. And then next is embedding. What code you want to embed, so that is called your embedding. Okay, next is we will go for the accessibility view. So how the view will look like, that is called the accessibility view. Okay, and suppose you are viewing this presentation and you just recall that you have to edit. You can click on this button and you will again go back and editing this way. And then you want to share this Sway from here, you can simply click here and Sway. As I told you earlier, you can sway this, you can share this Sway using view or can edit. And then you can share on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn also. And then you can also get an embedded code. If so, this is your embedded code and you want to insert a Sway inside Sway. So this code will be used to have a Sway inside a Sway, not the link. This code has to be used for that. And then next is, okay, this was done, and now we were talking about the accessibility view. So we were here. So let's see. So it will show you home, first slide, this is the second, this is third, this is fourth. So where you want to jump, you can simply click and then you will jump on that page. Okay, this is done. Now I want to download this file into PDF, or then I'll just simply click here. Firstly, let me tell you, duplicating. I'll just click here on duplicate this way. It will have a copy of this Sway file. You are copying and making a duplicate file of this Sway. So let's see how we can download the file into the form of a PDF or in Word. I will be clicking one of my presentation, one of my Sway file. Okay, so I'll click here and then I'll click print, and then I can print the file. We are creating a PDF for printing. It will be printing it, and then you have to export. You can export it in Word, you can export it in PDF, and if you click on PDF, your PDF file is opened. Whatever you have written here, that will be opened in your PDF file, and then you can print it and can share it. Okay, so let's see if something else is left. We talked about design also. Okay, then we were talking about design. In the styles, we can customize the styles also. We can click on customize. We can see which color we want. We can simply click on that color and then we can take it. If we want to change the fonts what are displayed, we can change the fonts from here, and then if we want to use the animation emphasis, so we can use like that. And if we want to make the text large or small, we can use like this. So it is just okay, so it is done. So this way we can customize the setting, and then if you want you can do it, and then you can remix the styles as well. So you can mix 2 or 3 styles. So here these styles, this is a remix style. Okay, so this was all about Sway. Now one of my expert friends will be telling you about OneNote. Yes, OneNote. OneNote is if you want a better and more organized and neater way to take down your notes. So you can use OneNote for that. You can do OneNote login using your Microsoft and Outlook account. You'll be explained about what is OneNote, some tips of Microsoft OneNote, and how to sync OneNote with Windows 10. The best part about the Office OneNote app is that you have taken the notes on one device, and you can see that those notes are linked on whichever device you are using your OneNote app. So over to OneNote.
To get started using OneNote, the first thing you do is go to www.onenote.com. Once you get there, you'll see a page that looks like this. There are a few ways to open and use OneNote. You can either work online or download OneNote to your desktop and work. To work online, go ahead and click Open Note. If you already have a Hotmail email, your login information for OneNote is the same. This is the online version once you get it open. I'm going to close this. Now, I'm going to show you how to download it to your desktop. First, scroll down until you get to the area that says Desktop. Click Desktop. I want the desktop version, so I'm going to scroll down and click the text that says Other Download Options. Once you click this, you'll see where it says Free Download. Once you click that, the download will start. When it's finished, click the download and you will get an Office pop-up. Wait on this and let it install. Once it's finished installing, you can close this out and find it on your computer. I have Windows 10, so I'm going to click my Start menu and look under my recently added for my OneNote. You'll be asked to connect to the cloud, and this will sync your notes and settings to your phone, PC, and the web. The first time you click Sign In, it will have to set up. When you get to the sign in portion, enter in your Hotmail, Outlook, or live email, and then your password for that account. And you click Sign In. Go ahead and press Accept for updates. When you first log in, they will have an introductory quick notes. In there, it'll show you even more about OneNote. If you click on File, it will open up a menu. I'm going to click New. Right here, it is letting me know I don't have any open notebooks and telling me how to open one. If I click Notebooks, Add Notebooks, I'm going to give this notebook a name, and I'm going to call it Travel, and click Create Notebook. Here, it's asking me, do I want to invite people to this notebook? For now, I'm going to click Not Now. Here's my new notebook on travel. I'm going to create another notebook again by clicking File, New, and I will name this notebook My Recipes. And click Create Notebook. I don't want to invite anyone right now. I'm going to create my third notebook and name this one School. And one more notebook and name this Meeting. Okay, now I have 4 notebooks. I'm going to go to File, Open, and all of my notebooks will appear. You can open your notebooks from OneDrive or other locations. You can also print, share with other people, export, and send your notebooks. I'm going to go back to Open and start with my meeting notebook. I'm going to name this page 9 a.m. Meeting. The good thing about OneNote is you can type anywhere. I'm going to now type productivity. And once you type something and you want to move it, you can literally move it anywhere. The home menu is like a word processor. From here, you can edit your font, or when you highlight font, you get a font editor pop-up. If you want to insert anything into your page, you can do so by clicking Insert from this menu. You can insert a table, a file printout, file attachment, screen clippings, pictures from your computer or online, links, video, the date, the time, page templates, equations, and symbols. If you want to draw, you can definitely doodle on your page, or you can highlight important notes. Okay, let's go back to Insert and see insertion in action. I'm going to click Insert Pictures, do a search for sales, and I'm just going to click this first one and click Insert. It will insert my picture, and I definitely need to resize this. And I'm going to move it. I would like to make a to-do checklist, so I will go to Home and click To Do. If I want to make an added page, I'd go over to the right menu and click Add Page. I'm going to click Rename, and I will title them with names of who all is at my meeting. So, if I want to follow up on something they say, did, or had anything else that I wanted to follow up on, I could take those notes and I would know who to follow up on. If you want to draw, you can draw anything within the page. If you click Review, this is where you can check your spelling and more. Under View, you can change how the page looks. For example, if you want the notebook page to have ruled lines, you can click and make ruled lines. Okay, so back to my tab here. I'm going to rename this People. If you want to add a new tab, you just click the plus sign. Now, I'm going to finish my checklist and add follow-up. Send PowerPoint. If you have a misspelled word, you'll get a red line under it. If you right-click, a menu will come up where you can fix the spelling. Say you're making notes for school. You can make sections for all your subjects. Okay. For my math note, I will put a date for my class notes and start typing some notes. If you go to the Draw menu, you have an Ink to Math option where you can convert handwritten mathematical expressions to text, or you can insert pre-made shapes. You can time and date stamp something and move it where you want. For my English tab, I am again going to change the page ruling and start typing. You can insert tags. For example, I want to put in a helpful website or source for a paper for my English class. And I'm going to insert a picture. Okay, for my science class notes, I can type the page title, find a picture, put in a little note with my page, and as you can see, OneNote can be very helpful for school and keep you organized. Next, let's go to recipes. Here, I'm going to type cookies. I'm going to go to my favorite site, Pinterest, and find an awesome cookie recipe. This looks good, so I'm going to save this. I'm going to go back to my OneNote page, click Insert Screen Clipping, highlight the ingredients, and we'll paste it back into my cookie page. I'm going to go back and get the instructions. You can also highlight and copy and paste. And lastly, the picture. And now I have a delicious cookie recipe. If you want to type your own recipe, you can. You could do a checklist of ingredients. So you can star something important. Just going to type the rest of these instructions. And when I'm done, it looks something like this. And the last example of my notebook is going to be travel. I want to plan out a vacation, so I'm going to rename this tab Vacation 2017. The next tab will be Flight, then Itinerary, and Sightseeing. My first tab page, I'm going to name this Trip to Hawaii. I'm going to look up flights from Atlanta to Hawaii. I will then go back to my OneNote and go to Screen Clipping and clip this info to OneNote title this Flight to Catch. For the itinerary, I will call this Day 1. I will add Day 2 as another page, and lastly, Day 3. Now for the fun part. I'm going to search for things to do in Hawaii. Once I find something, I will clip it from the screen and back to OneNote. Next, I'm going to fill my Sightseeing tab. I'm going to go back to Pinterest and find some beautiful sites that I want to see and copy and paste them onto my OneNote page. On here, I'm just going to doodle a big smiley face and fun time on my Hawaii vacation page. Overall, these are just basic samples of what you can do with OneNote. As you can see from my 4 sample notebooks, there is so much more that you can do with OneNote. The possibilities are endless.
So this was all about very useful OneNote and Sway. I hope you all are clear, and now you all can do the task list that's ready for you, and it's a different task this time. So let's see what's the task here. So the task list is creating a Sway on any topic related to your subject, and creating a OneNote for making your lesson plan, or you can make it any of your departmental meeting or curriculum mapping template, as you all are teachers here. And then after you have made your project, you have to explain your project with screen recorder on, with your face visible while explaining this project. And you can use Screencast-O-Matic app for the same. And as you must have observed, in middle of the session I was having my recorded face in between sway when I was explaining. So if you have any query regarding that, like how you have to record your project, you can reach to me in my office, or you can send me your queries on my official ID, or in the group you can post the queries. So I am waiting for the projects that are coming to me, landing in my email box. And till then, goodbye and good luck. And yes, exciting gifts are waiting for the winners. And thank you so very much for joining this talk and giving your valuable time on the holiday that is Saturday. Thank you so very much.